Howdy ho, everyone. Today we're checking out a game called Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers. This is a roguelike deck builder with the theme of scuffed illegal blackjack as the primary game engine you're trying to break by stacking the deck in your favor. Anyway, it comes at a point in time after a bunch of games inspired by Balatro, like Autenjo with Mahjong, etc. Anyway, I think this game is pretty fantastic, but it seems to have opened up, the Balatro, that is, a whole new genre of illegal-themed deck-building spin-offs of traditional card games. So I wanted to give this a try. It has been a guilty pleasure over the last few days, and I've completed a few runs just to give you a taste of the flavors. There are a numerary of cards that we will be using, many of which have just bizarre themes, like you have all of these tarot cards, you have nothing suit cards, you have social security. Where is the social security card? There, you can get a social security card, you can get a blood donor card, a hall pass, as well as many inspired by some of your favorite card games or other deck-building roguelikes, of course. There is quite a lot here, and I do like it, but I found a challenge type that I think is pretty good for newbies, beginners. I've beaten the game with hearts. And one's with Blood Donor, signature hearts deck, so most decks are pretty normal, like, you know, you get your normal one of each card type, except all of one suit. You can play with any suit of your choosing. But this one is a starter deck of hearts, but it has just a few kind of like cursed cards in it. It has the Blood Donor card, as well as the Empress, I believe. It has a 21 in it, and I think it will be kind of interesting, you'll find. Anyway, so the game proceeds through a series of encounters. You approach the old tavern. It reeks of ale and addiction. You're going to have to master the strange version of blackjack they play here. So we're going to go down this dungeon and complete many levels worth of this. Now, we're playing blackjack against an NPC. We have tons of different NPC types that we have. They're going to stand at a certain value, so each one will be different, and they have a certain number of chips, and so do we, and our own perks and stuff like that. But we're just going to play more or less a normal game of blackjack right here. So he stood at 18, I got 19, I win. I deal 1 damage to his life total. He starts with 5, I have 100, but I'm going to have to go through a whole lot of these NPCs. I got the Blood Donor card. Blood Donor card is going to... Oh my goodness, there's going to be a lot of different card types in here, so I might not explain every single one, but let's at least explain the basic strategy here. Anyone playing a heart is going to take 1 off the card's total, so now it's only a 20, but it does heal me for 1, but I busted because I played a 12 and then a 21, so I unfortunately have to stand. I'm going to lose a lot of life right here, but I'll make the life back, so it's okay. That's why I like this deck for the kind of beginner theme, but it looks like I got 17. I'm going to stand, so I did lose a little bit of health, but I'll make it back. Anyway, I beat the bartender, and I get a card reward as I finish off. So I get to choose either a double back card, no effect, this is just sort of a random card. Ace up your sleeve is pretty good. Aces are great, but I really like Hall Pass because it lets you see 1 card ahead. So I think I will take that because random suit, although an ace is always pretty good. I like the Hall Pass a lot, I'll take that. I mean, 1 is a pretty good card value. Alright, so we want to build up these advantage chips, which help us exploit the cards for more bonuses and stuff like that. So we have a chip and a chair, start with 1 advantage. If below 30 HP, we don't really want to go that low in HP, so I don't really want that. I don't like that idea. Start with 1 advantage, winning around, gain 1 advantage. Chipmunk, start of the encounter, gain 3 advantage. Advantage persists between encounters. I kind of like this one. It would be great if we could combine it with another one, but that's pretty good because 3 advantage is pretty generous. Excuse me. We're gonna go against the gambler next. So each NPC has a different deck. This guy has a bunch of lucky stars in his deck, as well as just a bunch of other cards. These are basically revealing 3 numbers, set value from 1 to 9, get that many chips. So pretty good. I could go through every single one. Some of them are pretty goofy, but most of them are, actually quite a lot of them are pretty good. I really don't want to lose a lot of health here, so I'm going to try not to bust. Busting is pretty terrible because you get, your score gets reset to 0, and that's quite terrible. I'm going to lose by 1 here, but each time that I play a heart card, I am, as you can hear by the sound effect probably, regaining health. Oh no, I actually did bust there again. I probably shouldn't have even taken the hit. Alright, I got 21. It got lowered to 20 because of the Blood Donor card, so I'm just gonna stand here. That's pretty good. I mean, he's playing heart cards too, so I am losing a lot of health. Let me just actually play the Valentine, card. That way I can just heal up a bunch of HP. I don't care if he heals. He doesn't have that much HP. I'm gonna stand. Did I accidentally get hit there when I shouldn't have? Maybe. I need to do better. Okay, well, honestly, if I can just get one more heart hit, 55 is alright. We'll have some rounds here where we just recover a ton of HP, and anytime we get a blackjack, we'll recover that many hearts. Master of one, player 1 of a random suit, then add another 1. Oh, I don't really like my foe getting a 1. 4 of hearts isn't bad, but what do they have for this? Misprinted card, value to 6, then add a 7 of spades to your hand, round up. Oh, you do get a 7 of spades added to your hand. That's pretty good. Stand rounds up. I like having more cards in hand because you can play them at any time, so I will take that, I think. Alright, so we could play against the drunk or have a drink. I do like having a drink here. Usually I can recover HP. So you could have a beer, you remove a card and take 3 damage, beer and a shot, add a loyalty card to your deck, and remove a card and take 8 damage. Or, add a loyalty card with 3 stamps to your deck, and remove a card and take 6 damage. I think I'm willing to... wait a minute. I mean, I still get to remove a card, and I'm taking less damage. I do have to pay more chips, but I mean, you gotta get some use out of your chips. Alright, what are we gonna remove? There are strategies where you can just basically cut down your whole deck and play the 21 of hearts, but... yeah, I don't really trust the 21. So often, you don't play the 21 first, you just bust with the 21, so I'm actually gonna burn the 21. Now, that being said, there are probably many strategies that would rely on keeping the 21, but not mine. I want to decrease the value of my cards just because busting can be so negative a thing to have happen. You don't want to bust a lot. All right, let's see. I've got 240 chips. What do I still have left in my deck? I'm trying to get 7s because 7 is the one card which if I just keep playing it, I'll get to 21. I mean, if it gets brought down by the blood donor, that complicates it, but I think 7 is a pretty good value. It prevents me from busting a lot. I think I also kind of want to decrease the value of my higher cards because generally speaking, decreasing your cards' values is in many cases a good thing. Not all the time. Not all the time, but if you can predict what numbers you're going to be getting. 11. I kind of want to get this down to 10. Maybe we could get one of these down to 10. Maybe one more, even. This may come back to bite me later on, but I'd say that's a pretty reliable deck. I have a better idea of what's coming up rather than this huge variance in what card value I'm getting. Oh no, there's actually a shop. I'm just gonna end up having to skip over this one. This rarely happens. Usually you have an encounter choice. Some of these are decent. What is this one? Discard. Discard any played card. That could be really useful. Killer Queen is pretty good because you can burn your opponent's cards. It is helpful to have a way of burning your opponent's cards. I kind of wish I had saved some money for this. How much? 95 chips. I don't even have the money. It's fine, whatever. A little bit unlucky, but whatever. I could stay the night to recover HP, but I think I'll be okay. I mean, I pretty much recovered anyway, so let's just go up against the Janitor. Alright. What does the Janitor have? So he has a fingerprint card. Exploit all of the played cards that have exploit. Pretty good. Time card. Player exploit, gain 10 chips, and he can get a key card. Alright, most of these NPCs are just fairly basic in their decks. There are some that are going to be doing some wild things, so... like, there's one NPC that has... okay, cool. We got a 7 here. I'll actually get hit, because I kind of want to get my blood donor going. I don't care if he gets a little bit of HP here. I mean, if we both bust, it's just a tie and we get nothing. I just kind of want to use this round to recover, actually. I'm fine with that. Alright, I will get Blackjack here, though. Alright, there we go. So I actually did get 7 shields from those spades. Each suit does a different thing. Some of them, like, heal you. Some of them give you shields. Some of them give you, yeah, they do all kinds of things. Somehow I've got that locked in. Alright, I've also got 5 advantage, although this is going to persist between rounds, so I think I'm just going to hang on to this, because this would be useful for getting Blackjack, but, I mean, I'm not in a huge rush to get Blackjack. Alright, cool, I got some recovery there. I am going to take, unfortunately, 19 damage, so I'm just going to give a lot of that back, but... alright, my HP is slowly recovering. I got the blood donor here. I think I'm probably just going to use a lot of this round to kind of recover some HP. Can I even just get some more? Alright, I'm alright with busting, I just... I want to recover the HP. Each time I play a heart card, I gain 1 HP back. Alright, I got 6, 7... that seems pretty reliable. Alright, I'll stand. We get a tie. It's kind of in my interest here for this round to go on for a while. Alright, cool. 17 or 16. I will stand, actually, that's pretty good. 68, 69, 70 HP. Good, alright. I'm feeling better about this. Oh, he's unlocked my blood donor card, so now he's gonna force me to discard that. I do want to win then in a moment. Alright, cool, we beat him. So we did recover some HP. We're back to 71. That's a nice place to be at. Alright, so we've got some hearts to choose between. We've also got Diamond in the Rough. Remove up to 10 shield from both players, then grant 2 chips per shield removed. This can be really good because some NPCs will just build up tons of shield, so it's not a bad thing. But what else have we got? Another blood donor card. Not bad, but that's going to start to devalue my cards quite a lot, like very fast. Just thinking of how much of that I really want to do. I mean, I could recover tons of HP and then just get other cards that do it. Screw it, let's try it. Yeah, we'll get a second blood donor card. See what happens there. Now, this is going to horribly devalue my deck, so we really don't want to make everything much less valuable. I think I'll go against the Squire. I think this is a fairly doable battle. Yeah, so he's going to create shields. That's about it, though. Alright, 17 is a pretty good place to stand. 20, I took 3 damage. Not bad. He's giving himself a little bit of HP here. 16, 17, he went over. Fine, whatever. Nothing crazy in these rounds. So to get those suit bonuses, you do have to get to 21 exactly. I'm willing to let him recover a little bit here, too. Let's see. Just because, I mean, I'm going to have to get through the whole rest of the campaign on my current health. You know, like he doesn't. Alright, cool. We got another heart coming up. Now I've got the blood donor. Now let's see what happens. So do I get -2? No, only -1, actually. So I'm wondering what'll happen with 2 blood donors out. Let's see. So if we play a heart... Oh, it did actually It showed -1, but I think it -2 from the card. Yeah, 8, so if I get hit again... Oh, I actually do! I just wanted to test that out and see what happened. Did I bust? Yeah, that was a bad one, but... Whatever, look at how much HP I'm regaining now for each heart that I play. Amazing. I might even just want to keep him alive here a little bit longer. Alright, at 10, it's okay, it'll devalue the 10. Back at 78, alright, not bad. He's got 1 HP left, I think I can recover a little bit of HP. I've got the 7 in hand if I need it. Oh, he somehow took damage. Alright, whatever. Okay, this is a great card. Trump card. Gives you instant blackjack, but if you discard it, then it shreds the card, so you don't get it for any of the rest of the campaign. I don't really even care what's over here. This is a great card. This is usually just best used, though, for the end of the round, because you will lose it otherwise. Okay, we're going up against the manager. The manager is a little bit trickier. What is it that the manager does again? So he's got aces up his sleeve, or at least one of those. He's also got business cards, so he can exchange his cards for mine. It's like trade business cards with somebody. Yeah, he's gonna do that and probably try to take away our good cards. Then we're going to have to give him back his business card to get them back. Fortunately, it was just with kind of a worthless... I don't even know why he did that. He just made himself bust right here. So we might even just take him out really fast. This can be a tough battle, too. I'll get hit again. 14. Yeah, I'll take 21 there. Stand. Look at all the HP I recovered and shields I got from that. That was amazing. We might just finish this battle up fast. Oh no, he just gave himself my blood donor card. This is quite terrible. I won't actually finish him off with my trump card right here. I could go for it, but we'll just let the battle drag out a little bit longer. 12, that's an 11 on top. I will bust if I go over, so I actually have to stand here and just take 5 damage. It's okay. This one matchup can go on for a little while, but... Oh no, actually that would have been a 9. Ah, darn, yeah, I would have had blackjack with that. Whatever. It can be a little bit tricky. Actually, can you see it? I should double check, because some of these things are getting devalued as they go from that blood donor. The blood donor is an amazing card, but it can lead to some complications, let's say. Alright, 18 and 17, I will stand. This fight can go on for a while with the manager. The manager is kind of tricky. 17, 6, and 21. It's nice you get to see them taking their hits in real time. I just need that business card back. Where is the business? I have both of his business cards. Man. Alright, 17. Okay, we did take him out. Alright, so we got some crazy stuff. We got a 4-man at 7-7. Start of turn, if you haven't exceeded your bust limit, play a 4 of clubs, then play a 7 of clubs to your foe's side. This is great because you can force your opponent to bust. Ooh, that's pretty good. That could be pretty good because the total value is 6. And then you force your opponent to play a 7. I mean, the main thing is forcing your opponent. Let's see what else we got for this card. Okay, key card, which can force you to lock or unlock your opponent's side. I think the 4-mana 7/7 is actually a little bit better. It doesn't have suit, so it's not a heart. But sometimes that can be to our advantage because sometimes heart can be problematic. All right, so we got a tarot card reading. All right, what do we have here? Emperor, Magician, and the World. I actually don't really know these as well. I was hoping we would get the Empress. On Bust and Sand, deal damage equal to the amount busted by. This can be good if you end up busting by a lot. You can use it intentionally, but it can be risky. A boss uses it, though. Add 2 Magic Trick card and 1 Ace Up Your Sleeve to your drop. Ace Up Your Sleeve is pretty good. Amazing. What about Magic Trick card? Change this card to either a Queen of Diamonds or a 7 of Spades. Okay, so helpful. I mean, any type of flexible value card is pretty good. Like any type of modularity or options. The World. Add a random tarot card to your draw pile. Some of them can be bad. But it could also be cool, but it might be very unpredictable. I think that the Magician is pretty much always a good thing, so I'm going to take that one. I mean, I really don't want to bloat my deck. I'm going to take the Basement because I find the NPCs in it to be pretty funny. So we're going up against a Giant Rat. The Giant Rat has a lot of index cards in his deck, and just a lot of very low-value cards. So he can very reliably get under 21 usually, except that he got exactly to 21. Or like there is one NPC in the game that just has a bunch of 1s, and he can eventually build his deck up to get 21 1s. So he will like always get blackjack just by playing, so you need to be really careful. Ooh, oh no, I've busted? I've been busting, whatever it is. Whatever it happens to be. Okay, look at that. The 4-mana 7/7 forced him to bust. Amazing. I am so good at this. Oh no, I've also bust. Why did I do that? Sometimes I just get so much joy out of pressing the buttons that it makes me feel bad. It makes me feel bad. Anyway, let's take, I'll take the 7 of clubs. It's a little bit lower, a little bit more predictable. Maybe try getting hit one more time, and we'll do the queen, and that gets me to exactly 21. Nice, I like it. Cool, I beat him by 1. I got a little bit of recovery, some shields here. I think I even got some chips there for the diamonds. Nice. All right, the rat is beginning to take some damage, and he has no real way of stealing my cards. But you do need, like, multiple strategies in this game in order to get there. What have I got left? I've got this thing and the 6 and the 7. That's more likely that I'll bust. I'll just stand. I don't really want to use up the card in my hand because I just feel like 16 to 17 isn't going to make that big a difference. Ooh, he took a lot of damage there. He busted. He busted. Whatever he did. He has been busting. I'll take another one. I'll take another one again. Oh, quick. I love this 4-mana 7/7. This is causing him to bust so amazingly. Oh my goodness. What is this causing this to happen? If you haven't exceeded your bust limit. Oh. I actually did not fully understand that. Okay, so it causes me to... Every card I play, then I get another 4. Oh, so it's sort of like it's spawning more... stuff. Like tokens, if you will. A token generator. Alright, cool. I mean, my favorite is, what is it? They call it, it's based on the, or it's, inspired by the Black Lotus. It's the Dark Flower or something like that. Or a Dark Mage, a la Yu-Gi-Oh! I just love all the cultural references. I don't want any of these. Alright, the Witch, I think, is pretty good. The Decromancer is also decent, but there's quite a lot of NPCs. There's a lot of goofiness here. She has, I think it's Radiation, and she's also going to be trading cards with my draw pile. She has green cards, so permanent residents, so she is going to trade them for mine. And she has a bunch of 13s in her hand. Oh no, that's actually helped her this time. Oh, so every time I get that thing, it actually spawns another 7 onto my opponent's side. I am amazing. Oh my gosh, this thing is really good. I never even realized this. I think I'll just stand, because for every card I'm adding 4 onto it. I doubt that's going to happen again. That 4-mana 7/7 is amazing, sir. Oh, she's stood, so different NPCs will stand at different values. She stands on 13. Okay, so yeah, I'll take another hit, that's fine. 18, there we go. Okay, so we did beat her. She's a pretty easy NPC to beat, in general. Here we go, 18, 7, just so many cards. Anything that gives you options to, like, stack the deck in your favor is bound to be amazing. So we did lose 2 on that again, but look, we're back at full HP now. This is great. All right, 13, let's play the 7, 20, doing a lot of damage right here. But there are some NPCs in this game where you can get into just a terrible, terrible, terrible loop and basically be fighting them forever. Like, there's one NPC who has 2 10s and a 21 in his deck, and that's it. And it is horrific. It's terrible, and it's an awesome strategy. But if you can force his max total down to 20, you can cause him to bust a lot. So there's all kinds of things that you can do. You need to be very flexible, though, with your deck. Oh, actually, I do have it. I can just stand and win because she has only 1 HP. And I'm at full health, so I'm doing great. Alright, so we've got some options here. 21 of spades. Kind of interesting there. Actually, 21 of spades can be great because that gives you, I think it's 21 shields. This card can be amazing if you manage to get it a foil version, because then you can just play it in your first hand and you auto get 21 shields. Kanban is pretty good too. Another loyalty card is always a good thing. And it is a heart, so it will heal us in general. We've got so much exploit too since we've not used that, but what else do we have over here? We have a plate of escargot. On play, rounds up, on hit while worth at least 1, -1 value. Okay. Grant shield equal to value at stand. Pretty good, actually. You know, I want to keep this theme going of not bloating my deck, although, could I use something of a different suit? I mean, I already kind of have something of a different suit. I feel like that 4-mana 7/7 is just doing great. I could even cut down the size of my deck. I think it's pretty good right now as it is. I think, plate of escargot. Do I really want that? Yeah, I'll take a plate of escargot. I mean, it gives me more shields. Okay, we've got Crypto Bro, which is kind of a goofy event. I can use stocks to try to predict how things will do, and the stock will go to the moon, and then it will crash. I think that the picture is pretty much self-explanatory. You buy, and then you wait, and you get a trigger finger, and you try to sell it before it crashes. But I kind of want to see trade offer if there's anything decent here, because there is probably more stuff I'm going to need to get to the end of this run safely. Magician, I think I really like. Birthday card. Ooh, 5 booster pack. Booster packs are really good. If value is at least 21. But still, I mean, the birthday card is not bad. It's not bad. I mean, I'm already healing, so I kind of like my plate of escargot. But I mean, maybe hearts would make more hearts. Just keep the deck on theme with hearts. Yeah, you know what? I'll give this up so that I can get more hearts, actually. I don't know why I did that. Oh, whoops, I accidentally got even more escargot. Well, never mind. I hope it gets better for me. I did not read that. The collector receives that. Oh, well, at least it wasn't anything really bad. I like my other cards. In general, I think this is a pretty good deck. I wouldn't change too much. And we're going up against the collector, who has a bunch of charred lizard, and a baseball card from the Cardinals in a sleeve, which actually gets de-sleeved, and you can use the sleeve to lock one of your cards, which is pretty cool. But let's see. Okay, we're going to get a 10 of hearts. That's pretty good. Ah, man, imagine just divining everything with a whole bunch of hall passes. That would be an incredible way to play. I want to save up all of this exploit for later on, though, because... Ooh, cool, I got the 4-mana 7/7. Is he going to stand? He won't stand right now. I'm going to actually just stand, because I think I will... Yeah, we're good. There are some boss fights that are really, really rough in this game. So I want to wait for getting to those before I do this. Okay, he's unlocked my blood donor, but what is this? He's locked his own Devilback card? What a waste. Okay, I will stand here. I'm at 18. I'm good. We won. Not too bad. Now, a lot of these NPC battles are easy, but some of them are very, very tricky. Killer Queen, on play, burn any other played card, then +2 value. Could be tricky because it could get you killed as well, but it's nice to have some source of burning an opponent's card. Or we have the misprinted card, which is amazing. I actually think that the misprinted card is better because having cards in hand can be amazing, but right now I still don't have any way of burning my opponent's cards, so... you know, I don't really want to bloat my deck, but it would be nice to have one utility to burn my opponent's cards. Let's see if the shop has anything better, though. I'm really looking for, like, a yellow card. Yellow card is pretty good. Transit card, exploit. Remove any card from your draw pile into your foe's draw pile, then discard this card. Could be amazing if my foe tries to prevent me from getting something, or get something bad into my draw pile. But I mean, again, it's going to kind of bloat my deck. But it's only a value, it's a value of only 3, too. Take 2 damage, gain 5 shield. Well, it is a heart, so I'll take only 1 damage, assuming I have out the blood donor, or 0 if I have 2 of them out. I'll take that because it's basically free shield for me, and that might help me out a little bit longer. Transit card, I'm not a big fan of this. Instant blackjack if this is the only face card you currently have. That might be good, actually, because I just don't really have any other face... Oh, well, I do have the queen now. Still, in general, though, my deck doesn't really... It's not really about putting those 10s in it. Well, would that give me instant blackjack, though? You know, I think this might be a good thing, but I just haven't experimented with it, so I don't want to make the mistake. Move any card from your draw pile to your first... I've gotten this far without it. I think I'm good. I love these sprites, man. Alright, we've got a Knight of Cardonia and loot boxes. Loot boxes is a little bit too, like, random for me. Knight of Cardonia is going to try to give himself a bunch of shields. He's got this throwing card, which... It would be nice if I had a sleeve so that I could sleeve it, because then it stays on my side, but... Okay, here we go, amazing. We've got a plate of S-Cargo. I've actually bust. That feels bad, but hey, you know what? I got some shield off of it, so I'm good. And I'm regaining HP anyway. Man, look at all of this exploit I've got. I will be very strong for later battles. Let's stand. It's usually better to just take a little bit of damage and wait for your opponent to bust, so you can get a big play rather than the other way around. Okay, we've -10'd. Deal damage equal to your shield, then move this card to your foe's side. Oh no, he is actually dealing a lot of damage from that. Let's just stand, though. He's getting a lot of shield. I don't like this. We gotta prevent that shield buildup. It would have been nice to have that diamond in the rough. Let's burn our opponent's ace of spades. So this is why this killer queen is great. We don't want this battle to go on forever, otherwise we're gonna bust when we get killer queen. But at the same time, too, getting rid of his ace of spades is a big hit to him. Pun intended. Alright, 10 is pretty good, but can we do... what have I got left in my draw pile? I will just stand, actually. 10 is about as well as I'm gonna do here. I mean, he's down to less than half health. He's using up a lot of his health to do this, too. Let's see. Okay, what value do I want? Let's go for lower value, 7. As well as I might get some of that. Cool, ace up the sleeve. I will definitely take an ace up the sleeve. 19, amazing. And I can even play my own ace, but let's save it just because there might be a better time to play it later on. I really like this battle. Could I have... No, I actually couldn't have gotten to 21. 19. I could get to 20 here, but again, I feel... Let's save this ace for if I get to 20 or 10, because that would get me to an exact blackjack, which gives me just much better benefits. Keep going. Cool, we hit our second blood donor. Still not quite there. 20. Okay, now I can play the ace up the sleeve. We will stand. Amazing. So I do get some of those benefits. I do get... Didn't I get some HP recovery here? Thought I did. Anyway, he's got a lot of shields, man. I don't really like this. 14, 21 exactly. Cool, stand. Alright, it might take me a little while to whittle down his HP, but I'm confident that 4 mana 7/7 actually may get me over to this. Oh my goodness, I had 33 shields, and I actually dealt the same thing to him. So there is an advantage to having shields. Amazing. Half of clubs. Okay, halves are pretty good. Joker, on play, copy the Valiant suit of one of your discarded cards. Could be amazing. The half of clubs is also pretty great, too, because it's either a 0 or a 1, whichever one is a better advantage. If you just load your deck up with halves, you can win. Like, if you had 21 halves, you could just win like crazy, but, round up 2 times. It just excites me so much. I think the Joker is actually better, though. This particular Joker. I believe there's another type of Joker, though. I think these are both okay. I think the slime is a fairly trivial encounter. I mean, I'm really not trying to make it so hard for myself if I can. Okay, the victim card. Okay, he's going to actually add value to all my cards. That's not so bad because mine aren't that high, but it looks like he might shield himself with all those spades. I don't really like that. 17 out of 21. I'll stand. Yeah, we just don't want to let this encounter go on forever, I would say, would be the major thing to do. Right, I'm taking a little bit of damage, but it's generally okay. I will stand. I want to save all those exploits for the really tough battles at the end of the game, so I'm not going to do it right here, but cool. Okay, I will take another hit. Okay, what could get me to an exact blackjack? If I take a 10, I stand. Cool. Now, there are some cards that can raise my maximum total to, like, 22 and lower his to 20, which is kind of goofy and funny, but, oh, if I'd taken the 10, I would have been there. Whatever, I'll stand. Yeah, he bust. Again. What was that? I'm trying to figure out what just happened. Sometimes I can't even tell the effect. Something happened. Whatever. I can't tell whether it was his card or mine. Oh, I won. I will just stand, simply. Amazing! Alright, so, tired. Fine, whatever. Jackpot. Add 3 random jacks to... I don't really want that. Graveyard, another random card. I'm not as crazy about that. Jack of spades. What do we get here? Oh, another hall pass. Yeah, I'll absolutely take another hall pass. I think it's worth it to see. Okay, Alucard, or Dracula backwards, and he's going to say, I want to suck the blood from your cards. He is a tricky NPC because he also has Blood Donor, but he has these Slay the Spire inspired, see what I did there, scratch tokens, as well as several other Slay the Spire cards, which are amazing, all of them. He is very tricky to play against because he is doing exactly the same thing as me, more or less. He can bust quite a lot at the beginning because we want to take him out fast if we can, but this battle can go on for quite a while too, which can be tricky. Usually he will bust a lot at the beginning though, so having the 4-mana 7/7 here is going to be huge for us. I think at 10, I'm actually just going to stand, but I'm actually going to use up some of my... Whoops! I didn't realize that would actually create another one. Okay, so actually, if exploiting this again is going to give me another one, then that should get me to 18, so I deal 8 damage. I'm fine with using that, because this is going to carry over to future rounds. I'll stand! We're just dealing tons of damage to him now. Oh, that is good to know. That 4-mana 7/7 might just win us the game, man. Just getting your opponent to bust is huge in this game. I will actually stand there. I know I'm just going to take a little bit of damage, but whatever. We don't want to die to that scratch. That is tricky. Okay, yeah, give me the 4-mana 7/7 back again. Oh, that added it to my... Oh, whoops. Actually, I just realized that the Joker simply copies the value in suit. I thought it could just copy the card. I was mistaken. I won't take him out here, but see how quickly he recovers HP? It's like crazy, especially when you're playing the Hearts deck. This is the thing that makes Alucard so tricky to play against for this deck, so that's why I'm trying to deal big damage to him. Okay, I got another Blood Donor, so I'm going to be Blood Donoring even faster than he does. I got the Queen of Spades. We will use this to get rid of his Blood Donor card, though. I know I might cause more mayhem, but let's get rid of his Blood Donor. Simply because now he can't recover HP anymore. So I will stand, I'll take a little bit more damage, but now he's no longer recovering HP. This is why I took that burn card. Only tricky part is if he somehow scratches me to death, which would be bad, but whatever. Here we go, I will take 12. I will take one more, maybe. 13, I don't really want to take that much. Try it again. 21 exactly. Wow, lucky, very lucky. Alright, so he is actually healing me a lot. We definitely don't want Happy Valentine's Day. We don't want a Valentine's Day card in there. Alright, I'll take 7. That gets me to 11. That's pretty good. Ace. Now I'm getting all these new cards in hand. There's so many more options. I love it. Stand. I could go with the ace, but I don't really want it. It's not worth it. Man, look, he just keeps healing me up now because of both of my blood donor cards. Only downside to the blood donor cards is they're going to very quickly devalue all my cards. Okay, I'm going to play this. This is why I'm keeping a couple of cards of different suits in my hand, so that if all of my blood cards go to 0, my score isn't just stuck at 0. I still have some other options. See what I'm doing here so I don't just get totally screwed. Tower 7 is turned into a 4 now. We'll get hit again. 12... Oh, he got all the way to 21. 17. But I'm gonna get shields anyway. I'll just stand. He got very lucky there. He healed. Oh, you dingus! You've scratched me twice. Well, we could do this. Okay, it's only a matter of time before I get back my 4-mana 7/7, though. Alright, give me 19. I'll take that. Again, I don't want to use this card up until a very, very urgent moment in the campaign. Like, there are very tricky final boss battles that I want to save it for that I think will be more difficult. Alright, we need 8. But I don't know if this is actually going to copy the... Let's see if it makes it 7. Huh. Oh, I see. Since it was a heart, it actually had all the blood donor effects, too. Okay, that further complicates things. I think I've bust. Honestly, not worth it to use it right now. This is still a tough fight. This is probably one of the toughest fights before the final boss. But, I mean, even so, I've got rid of his blood donor card, so I still just think it's a matter of time. I mean, I'm regenerating so much HP from this entire fight. He has no way of regaining HP now. He can scratch me, though. Alright, 13. Give it 20 and stand. 21. Amazing. Okay, we got so much more shield from that. Cool. Alright, cool. Yeah, this 4-mana 7/7 is going to save me the game. Stand. Cool. 15 damage. Would you look at that? Alright. It may take a little while to get through the rest of this. I could burn his Ace of Hearts, too. Burning his aces is going to be great. I would probably want to burn his scratch cards. But, I mean, that's a pretty good place to be at. Okay, I will definitely take a hit there, and I think now I will stand. Alright, I'm just going to play out to the end of this because this might be a little bit more drawn out, but I've removed most of his utility that he can use to just stay in the game forever. There we go, another blackjack. I'll pick back up in a second. Okay, it seems like I've just about managed to take him out. This is the reason this 4-mana 7/7 is so amazing, because I can just force my opponent to bust. Anything that does that, there's another one from the Slay the Spire cards that does that, which is amazing. Foil Whale card, unplay. So all these are foils, so they start off in my hand, so they're really reliable for the game. Let's see. Ooh, Foil Booster Pack, that's amazing. Lose 21 chips, then deal 5 damage. Would be useful because of the sheer number of chips I have, but Foil Booster Pack is just awesome. I mean, 5 cards in hand is just really good. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Alright, casino. You've heard the rumors of an underground casino running... Ooh, I love this part. There is... I think we get to go up against a dog for the first matchup. So he has... If I win, we go walkies. He has 2s and 21s in his hand. And he will stand on 2, so some of the time he'll take a lot of damage, but other times he will just get a lot of chips. It's... I personally enjoy the theme of, like, dogs playing cards, so that is special to me. Anyway, we got 20, so we're gonna deal a big 18 damage here to him. What is this? 4 of a kind on play. Play a card from each suit, each with the same random value from 1 to 3 on discard burn. That is such a goofy card. I really love the soundtrack in this part, too. Just this song sounds really good. I know it's, like, kind of subtle, but if you can hear it in the background. Anyway, sometimes there are NPCs who have decks like this, like they just have a 21 as their whole deck, and it's really goofy. But I mean, it works. I'll do an ace up my sleeve because that's going to give me a 1, right? So that gets me a little bit closer to 21. I don't want to take too much damage there. Cool. Not really too much HP. This is why I think the hearts is a great beginner strategy, because they just like... Man, look at how many, oh my goodness, look at how many of these cards I have in hand. It's just great. I love having this many cards in hand. Okay, I'm at 14. I could play a 7 of spades. Good. Stand. The only thing I keep having to factor in is the fact that I'm minusing value off the hearts. This is why I think it's so important to just keep cards of this type. Oh no, I will actually burn my own blood donor card. Now this is only gonna get rid of it for the rest of the match. I think, unless if I just completely got rid of it. I mean, it was a little bit redundant to have 2 of them in my deck, to be honest with you, but I don't want to burn his too, because otherwise he's getting constant 21. I could lock myself into this matchup. That does happen at times with NPCs. Oh no, I've actually gone over. That is unfortunate. Alright, I'll stand. I'll take only 2 damage. But there is one really tricky NPC encounter where he has like 121 in his deck. I try to avoid that fight, because it is... I mean, it is hard, but... it's just like an attrition battle. How long can you stand? Alright, I'll take, let's do an ace. 19 is pretty good. Alright, I'll stand. I mean, this shouldn't be a hard battle. The dog is relatively easy to get rid of, but sometimes you can make your deck too good and, like, mess yourself up in a way. It's funny like that. Alright, 12. I'll take another one. Oh no, I've actually improved his score. Alright, I'll stand, whatever. We're about to take him out anyway. 21. Alright, I just want a decently high value here because I'm not going to beat him. I'll take a jack. 21, stand. Okay, cool, that does give me some more chips, right? I think it did. I'll take a queen. Take another queen, 20, that should knock him out. Okay, cool, so a relatively easy battle against the dog. I like that NPC. Oh, official trump card is really good. Handy on play, set value between 1 and 11, lose 5 times that many chips. So you don't want to use it a lot, but I mean, it is pretty great. Especially the foil part, too. And the fact that you just have so many chips at the end of the game that you haven't spent. Hungover guy or poker player? I think hungover guy is... actually, both of these, I think, are fine. I'm trying to remember what it is he has exactly. So he can heal. What is this one? He can change the rules. Oh yeah, he can set my value, my max value to 20. Jumping jack. He can move that to my side, or one of these, as well as, like, not bad cards. He generally plays 2 cards. We will hit. Let's wait until we need, like, 5, and then we'll play our booster back. Okay, I'll play it now. So that gets me up to 20. And I could play a 0 of diamonds. I like that. Do you have any aces here? I mean, I could play the official trump card. This doesn't round, right? Round up? Nah, I'll just stand. Again, I don't think we want to let this one... In general, many of the fights, if you can get them done fast, you're better off. I think we'll take a 10 there. That's a pretty good place to be at. 20? Alright, I'll take that. He somehow set my value to 22. I don't know why he did that. He changed the rules. Sometimes the NPCs behave in ways that just baffles me. Like, I don't know why they would make that choice. Okay, cool. We can keep getting a hit. And cool, we've caused him to bust. I don't really want to do anything else. I think I could play the 0, though, because that causes me to get another 4 of clubs. This is just turning out to be amazing, this 4-mana 7/7. This is actually the first game I've played with it, but some cards you don't realize their power until you actually get, like, a use of them. Oh, I think I could just play this queen, and then I'll play a pie. Whoops, I was thinking I had to get to 21. I actually had to get to 22 there, but... Oh, I did round up! My bad. Amazing. I mean, we just kind of kept up with him. I'll take a hit, because that's going to get me to 21, which is pretty good. Stand. Amazing! He went over, and we beat him. I think I'm going to puke. Alright. Well, I mean, you aren't hungover, so that is factual. Victim card. -1 on taking damage. +1 value to all the foe's played cards. +1 is generally more disadvantageous to your opponent because it causes them to bust more often. But again, it depends on the NPCs. Ooh, Gerald from Riviera. Here we go, this is useful. Burn one of your foe's played cards. I really like this card just because... I mean, again, burning can go against you, but at the same time, sometimes your opponent will just get this card that's so tricky on their side, that's locked in. I think it's good. It could work against us, but in general, I think it's a good thing if it doesn't end the run. Let's see, 19. Oh, I can burn something on my opponent's side. Have you stood? I don't really care if you gain chips. I mean, it's nice, because I guess I'll get more chips at the end of the round, but let's burn your misprinted card, just because I think that's too good to leave there. I think I'll stand now. Yeah, that's fine. Oh wow, they got 21. Very lucky. Do we have the other blood donor? Yeah, so even though that I burned it, I didn't shred it. There's a difference between burning a card and shredding it. Oh no, they've actually used a yellow card to mark my blood donor. This is not good. I don't want them to get the red card, but they probably will burn my blood donor in this matchup. I'm just gonna play my thing right here. Communist Party card. On player exploit, instant tie. On discards to foe's discard pile. Oh, that makes sense now. Instant tie. Yes. Make everything equal. It makes sense with the communist theme. Okay, let's play a -11 of clubs so that... Okay, they did get the red card, but I forced them to bust. Let's hit again. I think we can control our score pretty well here. Alright, stand. 18 damage is pretty good. When you figure that, usually the max you can do is like 20. What did you just do? How did you do that? Was that from playing the booster pack? Why did you play them all? Oh yeah, you've also got the Cardecu. I've never actually seen that word. I do not know what I'm saying. I'll take that jack. I'll stand. Alright, 17 damage, fine. There is one, there's all kinds of NPCs. There's one called Greed that will, like, self-bust intentionally, but then it deals damage to you equal to the amount busted. But there's so many just really funny, flavored NPCs in this. I really do like all the themes that they chose for it. Okay, let's see, we got 18. You know, I think if I play that -10, we can take the hit there. And let's take a... I just did exactly the same thing. Why did I do that? Alright, I'll take another hit. I think I'll be okay here, because now I can just play this -8, right? Unfortunately, I am using up more of my advantage by playing cards from my hand. You know, I screwed myself over, though. Alright. But I don't really want you to get the Communist Party card, because I feel like you'd do worse with it than me. I'll just stand and take a little bit of damage here. Whatever, it's fine. If I get that instant Blackjack card and I'm up by 2, it'll be worth it. 9. Because then if you don't discard it, if you just use it for the win... Okay, I'm fine, I'm good. I've done it. See you next time, alright. Trap card. On taking... none of these are really that crazy. Deal 5 damage, then burn. I mean, it's not bad. Move to the foe's side, then lock. It's... Queen of Chess, I mean, it forces your opponent's score up. But it's like trading, it's like a hot potato. Like, it's not really that helpful. Jack of all trades, cool. I'm taking damage, deal matching, quick damage. I don't really see a place... I don't want to bloat my deck anymore. Like, no reason to. Secret Passage. I'm trying to remember who is over here. Let's just stay the course. I'm just gonna be a normal person. Oh, how boring of me. Crown and Anchor, you could potentially remove cards from your deck. The only thing, sometimes I'm not able to see my deck at some of these event choices. Like, I wanted to see if I was supposed to remove a card here. I hope that that feature gets added. If it hasn't, I think that the game just updated as I'm playing right here. But, let's go against Rainman, because I actually do really like this fight. We might have something to win here. Okay, so Rainman is an excellent card player. So many beautiful references in this, but we've got so many pies as well as a lot of queens here. Let's just continue with this general theme of once we get to about 5, we can get... Man, I've got so many beautiful cards that go right into hand here. This is amazing. 12. Man, he's got 21 right away. I guess that sets him up in his first hand, though. Let's just get the booster pack. I don't want to waste all this exploit, though, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, we've got another Rainman. Huh. I don't see the point of making him foil if I just get him put into the hand anyway, but whatever. It looks cool when they're foil. It does look sweet, you gotta say. 9. Oh, we could play the Queen of Diamonds, and that gets us to 19. That's still a pretty good score. Alright, man, I need some shields. I need some shields, bro. On hit, while worth at least -1 value, grant shield equal to value. I'm thinking... I don't really want to go higher, though. I don't want to bust. I'll just stand. Oh, I did get it. My bad. Never mind. Rainman is not... He's not bad. I mean, just so many of his cards combo to 21, though. But, I mean, he's also just busting a lot. I think I could go down by... No, down by 4 and then up by 7. That would get me to 20, so I'd win by a bit more. Alright, let's do that. -4 of diamonds. Yeah, but I'm using up all this advantage. Maybe it's not worth it. Some of these fights I just kind of want to get out of, you know what I'm saying? I think if we get rid of his... It's hard to say which cards we want to get rid of, like in burn from this guy's deck. I mean, I almost feel like let's get rid of the high-value cards. Yeah, but at the same time... Oh, if we get rid of the 8, then he's more likely to bust, right? Because then he has 10, 10, and 3 to 4, so that would get him over his score. Yeah, let's get rid of the 8, actually. Sometimes I find myself, like, horribly regretting these decisions, but he stands on 19, so he's going for big pretty much all the time. There's gotta be some sort of, like, Math Blaster exploit that you could perform here, because I feel as though I just haven't seen it. Like, there's a better way to do this. That being said, I really suck at statistics in real life. I am not a good card player. Oh, we got the 21 this time. Okay, cool, we caused him to bust stand. Man, that 4-mana 7/7 is just, I mean, honestly, any 4-mana 7/7 is a pretty good deal. Like, 1 mana per power and toughness. You know? Anyway, let's play this heart. Here we go, stand. Amazing. He has sealed his own demise, despite the fact that he's an excellent driver. I don't really want to get rid of these things. I will burn my own blood donor. I mean, no point. He just keeps busting so much. I mean, otherwise we get him to go to 20 every single game, and that's tricky. We will go for... let's go for the 7. Safer. Oh, we did actually get it that time. Not bad. Let's see. Queen... 22. He's bust. I've won. Stand. He's only got 10 health left. I'm an excellent card counter. God, I love Rainman. Deal and take 2 times more damage. Not my favorite. The Ace of Spades is pretty fantastic. I'll take an Ace of Spades. It's good to have a couple of different suits in case if you go up against an enemy that is... Roulette is wild. You can change the value of all your cards to like one thing, which is crazy if you get it to be 7, but if you don't, it's not as amazing, I suppose. Anyway, this half of clubs, we don't really have any halves in our deck. Could be good. Yeah, I'll take it. I mean, it's pretty much an infinite number of them is a good thing, so I'll take it. The victim card, thinking if this will help us in some way. Again, I just don't want to be the victim to bloat. Okay, Pit Boss is a little bit tricky. He is going to, I believe he's going to bust. Yeah, so what he's going to do is he's going to play the Emperor, lock it in, and then he's going to play all of these chips so that he deals like 4 damage to us each round, because the Emperor deals damage by the amount busted by. So right now in the first couple of rounds, we have a huge chance to just deal big damage to him, so we want to be really careful with what we play here. Okay, I can do this, so I get 19. That's a pretty good amount to get him by. I definitely don't want to play a Valentine's card. Locking card, 19, 21. Yeah, let's just stand. We gotta deal this damage to him in the first couple rounds, because he's got a lot of HP as well. So he did bust again right away. 16. There we go. If we could just burn his Emperor, we've basically won this matchup, too. I will add that. Let's stand there. I just want to see if I can deal a lot of damage, though, because my deck is pretty big now. Wow, it took him forever to play the Emperor. That was unlucky for him. I may have just missed something. Oh, I forget that Valentine's is worth 14. 20. Alright, not bad. Maybe I'm not getting it because it's a heart, and I think it goes down by 1 per blood donor. Or maybe I think I had a half there. Alright, 25. He did get the Emperor, though, this time, so he's now dealing a lot of damage to me. That's a lot of damage. What did I just say? 13? Oh, I wish I could just revert time. I didn't even see what that was. Oh, well. Feel bad for me in the VOD replay. I probably just missed a decent play, didn't I? Oh, it was an ace. Why didn't I see that? I was thinking because aces are often 11. I'm a dingus. Alright, well, I'll take that. 20 is pretty good. 20 damage. You just want to get through this fight without taking too much damage. Ah. Oh, great. I can actually unlock his... Oh, that's if I exploit. Am I going to take him out? I don't want to take any more damage, though. Oh, no, I've done it with my other thing. Well, I got shields out of it. Anyway, I didn't want to take a ton more damage. 6. Okay, I just do 1 more. I'm going to burn his... How did he get a 7 in there? Did I give that to him? Stand. I've won. Sometimes things just go so fast. So fast. Alright, 21 of clubs. Pretty amazing card, but if I don't have my deck slimmed, it's not worth it. I mean, I'm wary of the 21 strategy only because they could bring your max score down to 20, in which case you bust all the time. I'm not building up enough shield to make this worth it. Let's just see what's behind here. Force your foe to stand, basically. Lose 21 damage, then deal 5 damage. You'll lose 21 chips. I mean, I do have so many chips here, but I just feel like having another 10 in my deck. Yeah, I don't want to bloat. I mean, the temptation to feel like more is better is so frequent, but... Alright, what do we get here? The Emperor, but it's upside down. On play, gain shield equal to amount busted by. Not bad. Not bad. Unlock, add a random reverse tarot card to your draw pile. Yeah, I don't really like that. I think the Emperor is not bad because, I mean, it's purely a good thing. Bust and stand. Gain shield equal. Yeah, so if you bust, if you go over, you get the shield amount for that. In theory, a good thing. I mean, I'm probably not going to be busting by that much, but hey, you never know. I mean, it could be used against me, but unfortunately, I do have to, like, pick something. You can't just forego it. Alright, the dungeon is pretty forgettable, as I recall. What did he get here? I don't know what he got from that thing. Let's get rid of the Magician, because the Magician is good, but he might have gotten something good out of that Judgment, too. I don't know what this zombie's base deck is, but I don't remember him being that hard. Alright, we'll just play the booster pack to get up to 18. He stands on 17. I'll take a hit. There we go. I did go over, but I could just play this negative 11. And do I have anything else I would like to burn on his side? We could... actually, I have not a... This is a pretty good idea here, because if I play this thing, I could get rid of his magic trick card, which is pretty amazing. And then his score just goes down, because he's already stood. I love doing that, being able to burn your opponent's cards after they've already stood. If it gets used against you, it feels terrible, but using it against your opponent is amazing. I want to save some of my advantage for later rounds, because again, these aren't really the toughest rounds, so I'm going to try to avoid playing too much out of hand right here. I mean, if there's something that gives me like a perfect score, I'm just going to stand and take the damage. I'm just trying to conserve resources for later on. You know what I'm saying? For the harsh winter that lay ahead. Now, this Blood Donor is locked in place. I didn't really mention that before. Oh, I could have had 21 there. Oh well. Oh, card value, my bad. I'll take 8s. 20 is not bad. Did I have the option of 12? I tend to play very fast. Ooh, cool, we got the 4 mana 7/7. Yes! Oh, I love this card. This is winning whole games for us, man. This thing is amazing. I think you would want only one in your deck, because I feel like if you had too many, you could easily just bust yourself, too. Oh, man, he's got a lot of killer queens here. That's crazy. But, I mean, he went over, so I'll just stand. Unfortunately, that doesn't shred cards, though there are cards that will... It's sad when you get a card accidentally shredded mid-game. Actually, why did I even take a hit there? Let's just stand. Alright, I guess I have no choice here. See, that was one of those places. Gerald from Riviera could have really messed that up for me. Why not? I'll take 1 so I get the perfect blackjack. Alright, 5, 17, 16. I'll just stand. Yeah. You don't want to get greedy here. Again, it's better to go a little bit lower and not bust. Alright, definitely gonna take a half if that's on the top of the pile. Emperor is locked in. Okay, now if I bust, I'm good, but... Make it a queen. Let's get to 11. That's pretty good. Okay, cool. I got more shield anyway. Only 9 to go. Only 9 HP. 11, 12. We got an ace. I think we could take another one. Cool, that's fine. Let's try it again. 13. Actually, just stand. I don't want to take the risk. I want to beat him cleanly. I need that 4 mana 7/7 to deal a lot of damage. Get rid of his Magician. I don't like that. Oh no, I've bust again. Alas, do I have any negative cards? No, I don't. Oh well, okay, then I'm forced to stand, but at least I get the shield. Could have easily won that. Sometimes the temptation here to just go full fight or flight is insane. Yeah, he got it. Ah, that's funny. Usually this fight is a lot faster. 14, 5. I'll take 7 so that I get to 12. Oh no, he's burned it. Oh, but he's down. Let me see if I can get one more up to... Yeah, there we go. We've won. The best way is to wait until your opponent busts and then just deal a lot of damage that you can predict to them. Okay, the rules card. Choose to change either max score to 20 or 22. This can be really good because you can force your opponent into this really rough situation. Although then you find yourself having to make yourself in that position too. Like, it just kind of keeps ruining it. It's not bad though. But is it bloat? Maybe a little bit. But I will take it because I think it's a cool card. Let's see. Speedrunner can be a little bit tricky. I think Cultist is a little bit better. Speedrunner is definitely not the hardest fight, but I think Cultist is just a bit more straightforward. Cultist is basically just going to deal damage to himself and us. So, not maybe the easiest by any means, but hey, I mean, we start off with 4 mana 7/7, so that's pretty amazing. I think we can get an exactly 21 here, and good, stand. Yeah. Nice. Man, those cards in hand are just so good, don't you think? Let's see. Let's start off with a 2. I don't want too much. Okay, so now he did get a Calamari game card. Okay. Alright. I get it. 14. I don't have any 7s. I do have a rules card here, though, so I could force him to bust at some point if I wanted to. 4. We will take a 4. 16. But he did stand. I will stand too then. Fine. I'll take 1 damage. It's okay. Alright, I mean, we've really done a decent job gaining back HP here most of the time. Oh no, look at the King Cobra. I can get an exact... how much more? I don't really have that much more game left to play, though. So let's just get exactly to 21, then we'll stand. Cool, give me a little bit more of an advantage there. And, please give me some hearts. I want to recover. I'll take a queen. Man, he really keeps doing damage. I hate that. I will stand. If I see him go up to exactly 21, though, I'm using the rules card to bring his... Oh, cool. I got my rules card. Let's bring him down to 20. And then I'll put mine up to 22. Oh, darn. Actually, that helped him unintentionally. What is this really gonna do? Oh, he's gonna deal more damage. Oh, I don't really want that to happen. I'm actually going to do this in a terrible way. I'm going to increase his max score to 22 just so that he doesn't get the blackjack effect of dealing all that damage to me. And then let's also burn his cards. Oh, this is such a good pick, man. Being able to burn your opponent's cards is just so brutal. Alright, I'll take another one. Take another one. Give me a 7. There we go. Stand. Alright, that was the end. So yeah, being able to manipulate your opponent's deck is just about as useful as anything else. Now, look, we've got 940 chips, for God's sake. On player exploit, steal 10 chips from your foe. If they have fewer than 10 chips, deal 5 damage instead. I'm trying to think if we have this in other later parts. I mean, having a 10 in your deck is kind of a liability. I really like a deck full of aces. Okay, Counterfeiter is busted. I'm trying to think of what... Yeah, there's got to be something I can counterfeit in this deck. Alright, let's see. Yeah, foil booster pack. There you go. I think I want to just keep it to 1 4-mana 7/7, because having 2 of them in my deck might become, let's say, kind of unpredictable. More of these would be good too, but I think that the foil booster pack is just going to give us so many freaking options later on in the game that why not? I mean, like, you gotta. Let's do it again with this as well. Just trying to think if there's anything else I could do. I guess I could do Blood Donor again, but... I mean, I'm going to just have simply so many options if I have 3 foil booster packs. Now, it's just ridiculous. 1,000 chips to get to the end, so I think that's it. I'll take a trade offer. I mean, it's just an offer. It can't be a bad thing. Give me that card. I won't ask again. No, I absolutely want this. I'll take my chances, because he's going to try to fight me. Okay, so I have to fight the collector instead. Please don't take my queen. Okay, my killer queen is fine. My killer queen is a very important card to my overall strategy. Deal 5 damage, then burn. Okay, so he's going to just deal a ton of damage to me here. This is not great. I don't really like that. I could get an instant blackjack here if I want to. I think this is not going to be an easy fight, though. I'm just going to play this. Ace up my sleeve. I could play a 7 to get instant blackjack. That's pretty good. I will stand. We'll use up a little bit here, and it's fine. Man, look at all of the cards I have in hand. This is amazing. I like it. Oh, yes. 4 mana 7/7 coming through again. I like it. I want to win by a lot here, because I don't want to let him get too much. I think I play the ace up my sleeve to get to, like, 15, and that's pretty good. Stand. He's not getting anything that deals damage by the amount busted by, right? That could really... Like, every card seems to have sort of a drawback, which is neat. Alright, nah, we'll just stand. This is fine. 2 damage. I'll take it. He could lock something, though. I mean, he's got those charred lizard... We want to get rid of this fingerprint card, though, because he could exploit those cards, too. Burn all other face cards. I don't really want to burn the... Is that in play or all in your deck? I don't honestly know. Alright, I'll take 21 any day. That's good. It's too bad I couldn't get some shields there, but whatever. Alright, ace. Did he just... Oh, he put it onto his jack. Honestly, was that even worth it for him? I feel like that this 4 mana 7/7 has just pulled so much weight throughout these games for us. It's not even funny. And if you're wondering why I'm keeping all my cards in hand here... Oh, wait a minute. Card value... I'll take the ace up the sleeve. An ace is always good because it can be multiple things. 19. I'll just stand. Fine. Phew. 20. Okay, give me the ace. Stand. I'm trying to save my advantage for the very later games. Alright, I'll take 1, though. Oh, I forgot that got me 1 down. Alright, give me another ace. Stand. I'll take the shield. Alright, now I'm not going to use up as much, because look at me, I'm really healthy, I have 33 shield. I'm good. Everything will be fine for me. I trust it. You can, too. 17, tie. Alright, good. We've got him down to 22 health. He has no real way of healing. It's fine. He burned his own card, let him. Idiot. Oh, amazing. I can burn his fingerprint card. No more exploit for you. Good. Collector. Come on, shuffle your deck, bro. Shuffle your deck. See, it's not even worth it using the exploit on our own card here, simply because it's like, we just have so many more options with these. Think about what we'll be able to do in the final battle. Who even knows? Because it's just going to be amazing. Okay, the tricky part with his deck right now is he's got all 7s and 10s, so he's pretty much always going pretty high here. Let's just burn his whole deck if we can. Burn him! We might be able to get him to bust, though, with those 7s. Let's set him down to 20 as a max score. Although that might also make things worse because of his sheer number of 20s. I will keep the Charred Lizard in my deck because I want to prevent him from getting it. Sell. I don't want to bust. I have 8. Alright, I'll play 1 more. Stand. 6. We're getting him down. Alright, I think I'm just gonna zoom to the end of this, because this one's getting a little bit long, too. Alright, I think we got there. We have 18 and he has 17. He's got 1 HP left. Not that bad. A decent fight, honestly. Ooh, he had us an SD card. An SD card is pretty great. Lockpicking card. Unlock every locked card in play, then quick discard them. I kind of depend on these myself, but I do believe that one of the final boss people depends on this a lot. So I think I'm actually gonna take the lockpicking card. SD card is amazing, though, because you just get an option of using something, so it's a pretty incredible card to have, but it also kind of sets you up for 1. I think lockpicking card might save us, though, in the last battle, so I'm gonna take that. Let's see, Slot Machine. Slot Machine is kind of fun. I want to see that. Mad Scientist is, I don't know what it is, so I'm afraid. Now, you do need to buy all 3 cards if you buy them, so let's not do this. I'm not crazy about these cards. We probably just won't do anything, but hey, I mean, maybe we'll spin like 2 or 3 times to see if we get something decent. King of Space and Time is not my personal favorite. The 0.5 is great, and the -9 is also fine, but yeah, let's do maybe one more. I'm gonna use up all... I don't want to use up all my chips. I mean, I might have some use for them. I mean, I've still got that trump card. Another blood donor. King of Diamonds. I don't think it's worth it for this. I think that's just gonna be overkill. Let's just leave. Alright, runaway cart is... goofy. I like this event. So there's a runaway cart, and you could either sacrifice your 2 of hearts and your lock-picking card, or do nothing and take 10 damage. Do I want to keep my cards? I mean, either way, I'm gonna have to fight the Executioner. I think it's totally fine to take the damage. I don't want to lose these cards. So, let's fight. Oh, we have to fight a Draken instead. I thought it was the Executioner, but whatever. Alright, so what is he like? He has a Charred Lizard. Ooh, that's not that good. I mean, it is good, and he's got a trump card, but it'll use that up. Fresh copy of one of your burn cards to your draw pile. Alright, so let's just kind of see how he plays out. I mean, he's gonna get Blackjack right away, but whatever. Let's burn his... I mean, I know it's gonna get burned anyway, but let's just deal a lot of damage to him right now. I know this isn't... Maybe it's not the best move, but... Hey, at least it gets me off to an early start. It's great when you can finish up a battle fast. Okay, the Emperor. I don't really plan on busting, though. Let's see. If I get 7, then this is going to bring me to 15, and then the 4 mana 7/7. Yeah, this would be great. Okay, I will stand here, and that gets another 19 damage. Man, that thing is winning us this entire run. That thing is so good. I did not realize that this card is so amazing. Alright. I guess I could have done a pack, but that would have got me to 22. That wouldn't have been good. 17. I think we might be able to beat him here. Let me set myself to 22, because I'm going to plan on getting... There we go. I think we have won. Wow, a pretty easy battle, actually. I didn't even manage to recover my 10 HP. Okay, amazing. So we have free foil card choices. King of the Hill, instant Blackjack if this is your only face card you currently have. So this is basically an instant Blackjack at the very start of the game. Although it's then going to get discarded. What else do we have as an option? 6 of diamonds... Diamond of 6s. If you already have a score of at least 15, gain 6 chips. Or if your foe has not stood, deal 8 damage. I think King of the Hill, because we might be able to just use that as a game ender, you know? Like, I might not play it right away, but hey, it's something. Okay, we entered Despair, which is the final floor with sort of a, like, hellish theme. Cardinal Sin, Greed. Greed is a really interesting NPC. Behold, a table laden with riches and promises. So... what he's going to do, basically, is intentionally bust. And I think he's going to get a number of chips equal to that, or something like that. He gets shield. I'm trying to remember exactly how his strategy works. He steals chips, he busts, and he deals damage. Like, it's kind of crazy. Does he deal damage equal to the amount of chips? Oh, yeah, so he will start to steal all of my chips and deal a lot of damage. But, I mean, he busts so much that it's... Okay, actually, 4 mana 7/7 isn't great here, but... Oh, no, I guess I could hit... I could play the... I could play trump card for 3 here, and then it's gonna hit me with another 4 of clubs. And I'll get exactly 21, and that's going to cause him to bust. So let me do that. Let me make it a 3. Cool. Alright, so I will stand. We want to take this guy out fast because he can get a lot of shield. I don't think it'll be that hard, honestly, but... Well, TBD, I don't know. Maybe it will be awful. Man, does that shuffle the 4s? Oh, I didn't realize that doesn't burn them. The 4 mana 7/7 comes with its own set of drawbacks, too. Anyway, let's play one of these things, because we want to get up to 20, and then stand. And, oh god, he really gets a lot of shields now. Gain chips equal to the amount of busted by, and gain... Oh, no, he's got an upside-down Emperor, so he's just gaining a ton of shield. Not good. Not very cash money. I'm going to play one of these, and then I'm going to play a half. I know I'm using up stuff, but... Deal matching quick damage, +1 value. Yeah, we'll play the victim. Oh no, it wasn't retroactive. I thought it would be. I can't see a way out of it. I would just have to stand. Alright, tie, whatever. We wanna I still feel like we wanna make him bust. But at the same time, like, we just have to deal a lot of damage to him. And have we unlocked his cards? Let's actually unlock those with his cards so that he loses his really good cards. Because this fight can get tricky. There's one more after that's even tougher, but... Okay, stand. 21 more damage. 17. He's already bust. Busted. In layman's terms. Alright. 20, 21. Okay, we have beaten him. The riches should be mine. I like that sprite, man. Alright, Happy Valentine is going to be useless to us. It's going to heal us, but we've already kind of got that effect in our deck. Move any card from your draw pile to your foes, then discard this card. I'm afraid this will be used against me. Let's see what this is. I'm just afraid if I bring this into the last fight that it's going to be used against me, because I don't really have anything that I wouldn't want used by me. Let's just stick with what we've got. I think our deck is working pretty well. Card removal before the very end, and I think we can afford maybe one of these, because I still want some chips in case if there's any other horrible negative effect, but I think I'm pretty good with most of this stuff. What does this thing take? 5 damage, 5 of wands. I don't think that's very good. Let's remove that from my deck. Do I have anything else I really want out of here? That's just kind of a bloat card, though, honestly. Like, not really a terrible, terrible thing. That's pretty much it. Everything else is pretty much okay. Alright, so we can pretty much ante up for the Deity of Despair. Blackjack against the Deity of Despair. So this is probably the toughest fight in this mode, and he has already brought my max down to 20 and his up to 22. So he has got break limits, which is a fantastic card because he can just force me to bust. I was hoping we would have found this in our own playthrough, but we've more or less been substituting for that with the 4-mana 7/7. He's got the business card, which is obviously annoying, and the yellow card, so he can start burning my cards. Other than that, he has a good number of aces, as well as some tarot cards, which are great. This sweep the leg is incredible. If I can get my hands on that somehow, it would be the end of the day for him. Let's go ahead and play our trading card packs, like, immediately. He's not going to steal this from me, is he? Okay, he's already burned this, but I was going to get burned anyway on discard, so kind of a waste. Actually, you know what? I'll take another one. 7. He's burned it. Whatever, a completely useless card to have burned. Also completely useless to have burned. Okay, we kind of forced him to waste some of his better cards there on good things. Not really. He's not really getting very good stuff here. He's already bust. I mean, does he even have any effect? Okay, it's kind of a lousy hand he's got here. I'm at... okay, I'll play a pie of clubs, too, so I can stand and get blackjack. Oh, that didn't even really help me, because it was all hearts. Thought I had something else of another suit. Oh well, never mind. Let's keep going. What else has he got on his draw pile? He's got a red card, but he doesn't have anything yellow card labeled, so we just want to be careful here. I don't think he actually has anything locked in. I'll pass. Okay, he's got that. He's out of cards, actually. Or is he? Set his own max. See how that can work against him, actually? If we could get that 4-mana 7/7 up, we would be good. 18. I don't think I have the cards for this. I think I will simply then just stand. I've got some shields anyway. It's fine. I don't want to get this card into play, otherwise it's going to complicate the nature of the game. I think I could get the booster pack in, though, because, I mean, it's going to burn it. Oh, no, he has burned my blood donor card. Fortunately, I do have another one, so, whatever, it's fine. We'll live, but let's get 21. Oh, no, actually, it was 20. Ooh, I forgot about that. Do I have a rule card? I do have a Dark Flower. Dark Flower is... We have another, magic reference here, which is incredible. It gives you 3 halves, which are pretty great. I have a 9. I'll play a 9. Alright, amazing. This is why I've been saving all of this advantage for this fight. Wow, I'm making this look really good. Depending on which cards he burns with his red card and his yellow card and everything, You can really mess him up in this game. Look, I even got a yellow card out of my own pack. I could yellow card his yellow card, but it would be so hard to get to my red card because my deck is kind of bloated, honestly. I will just play an ace. Oh, he forced me to bust. See how he did that? He played Limit Breaker. Dang. Do I have any negative? I have a negative 11 here, though, I could play. Okay, cool. Yeah, there we go. This is why you have negative cards in your deck, so that you can play them again. It's like, wasn't there an episode of Family Guy where... Oh God, I feel like a middle schooler with this reference, but, yeah. There was an episode, I think, of Family Guy. Or was it The Simpsons? It's either like Homer Simpson or Peter Griffin is playing blackjack, and he gets to 21 and he's like, hit me! That's basically what this game is. I love it. I need an ace here. Yeah, give me an 11 stand. Oh, he's down to 1. Oh, did I deal double damage there? I didn't even realize. There's so many things going on, it's hard to even tell. Okay, let's get rid of his judgment, because that way he can't keep getting back these burned cards. And do I have anything exactly 10? Man, I've been making this look easy because of 20 out of 22. Whoops, I slightly did that wrong. 21. Cool. Unless if he burnt... Yep, he just freaking did it again. We gotta get rid of this guy's yellow card and red card. He just keeps burning all my cards. We just need to deal 1 damage to him. Let me get rid of that leg sweep. I mean, I should have stolen it, actually. I've got my own rule cards, though. Prevent him from doing that. Let's see. If I could get a half here, that would be nice. Let's get an ace. Okay, cool. He's bust. I'm done. I think I did it. That's it. That's game. How interesting. You'll never defeat the obscenity of wealth that exists further on, though. Where are we at? Where does that bring us? We did actually win the game. Victory? You defeated the deity, and yet the tavern remains. There is more to be done. So I think you can go further, but I feel as though that is the end of a kind of like a let's try video, because this is actually the first time I'm playing this on this channel. So I do kind of want to end it there, because, I mean, I feel as though that's enough for one day. If you guys want to see any more, like, crazy runs, though, of this, I'd be really happy to do it. Anyway, if you guys want to see more of these kind of, like, break the game, ruin poker slash blackjack, and I think there was another one with mahjong. I was kind of interested in that one. I really like the style of these games, and I would love to go back to doing a little bit of Balatro. But yeah, anyway, leave a like or a comment on this video if you enjoy it. It encourages the algorithm to kind of show me that people like it, and it makes it more likely that I'll do more. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed, or if you haven't checked this game out, I do hope that this video helped you find something more you enjoy of. Anyway, as always, I'm Ambiguous Amphibian, and until next time.